Ready for a rant video? Well, stay tuned. Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So, let me readjust here. I have a couple things to rant about today. They are my opinions, so if you want to bash me on it or anything like that, go ahead, I don't care. These are my opinions, not yours. My knee, coming out 2 weeks of surgery. I can't bend it for a total of 6 weeks, so basically 4 weeks now. I see the doctor to get the staples out on Friday. Hey, here we go. You ready for this? Vaccines. Is it good or is it bad? I think they are good despite what other people have said. When I was younger, it was mandatory for me to go get vaccinated to go to school. Nowadays, you can't. You can have an unvaccinated kid anywhere you want. At school, church, anywhere you want. Well, guess what? If one kid is sick, it's going to be 10 times worse than that other kid that's not vaccinated, plus other problems like that, like measles. You've seen the measles outbreak going on right now. There's been a lot of kids that have died because of it, because of unvaccinated children as a carrier. As a carrier. We get vaccinated because we want to be healthier. We want to live longer. Think about it. Back in the 1800s, I think the most someone lived was like 45 years. The average age was 40 years. Now the average age is 70, 80 years old. So think about that. You're repeating history here. You're repeating. That's something that we do as not just Americans, but as a human society. We repeat history. We rewrite history. We repeat it. You're basically setting your kids up to be sick, to die, to fail. Because guess what? If there's a measles outbreak where your kid goes to school, you have to pull them out. Then how are you going to work? How are you going to make the money? How are you going to pay the bills? Because you're at home with your kid, and if this happens to be a month, 2 months, 3 months before they can go back to school, you just lost out on your house, everything, you're homeless. In the military, we got to get vaccinated. When we first get in, we have a series of shots, I think day 2, because that lessens the chance of you getting sick from other people. I didn't get sick the whole time I was in basic or in the military. So, think about that one. Rant number 2. Cathedral fire is a big topic right now. It's sad to see a great monument that has been around for 800 years go up in flames. I'm glad that they were able to save a lot of it. If you don't know, the cathedral is actually it's wood. It's built out mostly wood, and you know, when wood catches fire, poof, gone. They were able to save a lot of the artifacts, the important artifacts. If you're Catholic, go to church, you know those rituals and stuff. So I'm glad they were able to do that. But my rant is about people who believe that this was a terrorist attack. Seriously. A terrorist attack? They were renovating it. Things happen. Think about this one. What happened if 9/11 never happened? Would you still think this was a terrorist attack? I see these news articles going around on social media, mostly Facebook, saying that there were Muslims laughing and blah, blah, blah because of Christianity and blah, blah, blah. Come on. Really? If 9/11 never happened, you wouldn't think that this was a terrorist attack. Think about that one. That is a big reason how you are brainwashed into thinking everything is a terrorist attack. Not everything is a terrorist attack. Not everything, a shooting, a fire. There's criminals out there. homeland. And now I'm not talking about Muslims. I'm not talking about people from the Middle East. I was in that war. I've read the Quran. And to tell you the fucking truth, you have extreme Muslims who are, yes, ISIS and all that stuff, but they have their own beliefs in the Quran and how they dictate the Quran. You have the actual Muslims who worship the Quran, accept the Quran. Not all Muslims are bad. If you think all Muslims are bad, get the hell out of here. This is America. This used to be a fucking melting pot. What happened? What fucking happened to America? This is not a melting pot anymore. It's a he said, she said battle of I don't like Muslims. I'm Christian. I only believe in stuff with Christianity and stuff like that. Yes, you know what? When America was built, it was more of, how do I say it? It was based upon God. It wasn't based upon Christianity. It was based upon a God. Think about it. Think about what happened in the 1900s, 1800s. People coming on from a boat from France, from Germany, from, Italy, Scotland. Guess what? Even Ireland. Guess what? We accepted them as our own. I'm going to tell you this. Everyone. I mean everyone. Guess what? Your ancestors came from Europe. We're all immigrants. Why don't you accept that? We're all immigrants. We just built ourselves upon America, the land of the free and home of the brave. It is. Land of the free. That's why people come here, is because they want to be free. Yes, I understand people crossing the border illegally. Yes, that's wrong. But guess what? I've known people that have done it legally. You gonna call them an immigrant? You gonna call them bad? I wanted this rant out because it's been building up and building up and building up. I don't get political on things like that, but guess what? I'm fucking going to. I'm hyped up on fucking pain pills because my knee goddamn fucking hurts and I got nothing else to goddamn do. So guess what? I'm making this video. Like what you see, you can subscribe, you can like, you can share. If you don't, you have your own opinions. This is my opinion. That's it. I'm not talking bad about anyone or anything. This is just my opinion. Get over it. If you don't like my opinion, get the hell out. If you like what you see, I believe the subscribe button's over here, and I believe that, the subscribe button should be right here. Have a nice day. Peace.